Hello and welcome to Alternate Image Raid. This is another Raid Shadow Legends video, and today we're going to talk about preparation for Clan v Clan. Now, this channel hosts a lot of information about resource management. If you've watched this, I know it's still a relatively new channel, but if you've watched many of the videos, you'll see that resource management is something I talk about a lot. So for this time is how to prepare our resources to get the most points in this Clan v Clan. How do we help our clan get these rewards? And in the case of the current event that's going on as I film this, how to help yourself get these personal rewards. The objectives come in a variety of ways into how to earn points. Each one of the Clan v Clans will have a different bonus objective, so you can't really prepare for that specifically because it does vary a little bit. This one happens to be Spider. I think it was also gear objectives, and I happen to be doing a bunch of glyph leveling up for one of the missions. So I got a lot of points out of here for saving that mission for this. I actually should have kept it and not turned it in to show it in this video, but I did not do that. So we'll see that almost every aspect of the game, from acquiring champions, leveling up champions, to doing the campaign, potion keep, minotaurs, each of the dungeons, the arena, getting your demon lord chest each day, ranking up gear, acquiring gear. I believe even will do at least at the forge, and spending gems, which is kind of an awful objective for them to have in there, but it is what it is. So with everything providing points towards these rewards, the first thing to do is, of course, just do all the stuff you're going to do anyway. Most likely, if you're completing all your daily quests and getting these done each day, this is right after reset, so I haven't done much yet. You're gonna end up getting like 10 to 30,000 points a day just to make sure you get your classic arena battles. These will give some points. Let's see if I have a quick one to do, and we'll see. Go in here, just get some of the arena that I would have gotten done anyway. This isn't necessarily the team that goes into everything, but for the quick one, and that was points. And it's just, there you go. I've been working on my 3v3 points for the day. And at this silver 4, it's like 500 points if I win each of the 3 battles. And that's not insignificant. So when you're considering, and you see that the Clan v Clan is coming up, that's going to switch over, at least at my time, around midnight or 2 a.m. or something like that. It's not at the rest of the reset. So on the day of the start of Clan v Clan, I am not going to do some of these things yet. I'm not going to use my keys. I'm not going to use my Faction Wars keys yet, because these Faction Wars will actually give a ton of points for Clan v Clan. If you're getting stage 21 down, it's like 1,000 points per completion, and with the double up that you get to do with this, it ends up being 2,000. And so not doing those prior to Clan v Clan opening. So instead of on the first half of the day getting those done, waiting till the second half of the day and doing something else with your time on the first half, getting your clan boss done, Doom Tower, things that aren't necessarily getting Clan v Clan points. The Iron Twin does not give Clan v Clan, so doing that on the hours right before the Clan v Clan starts, just to maximize the points you're getting for free. Now, the next biggest thing you can do is as with everything else, you hoard resources. And in this case, I don't really advise, unless you're in a clan that's going really hard for it, I don't advise actually like hoarding energy or gems or anything specifically for this, or not leveling up champions. But there are things you can hoard, such as your medals from Arena, that you can use to upgrade your Great Hall. I spend all of these during Clan v Clan. I, again, spent them prior to making this video because I wasn't thinking in advance. But you get, hundreds to thousands of points. Let's go check out the objectives here, and I believe that is in the champions. So we'll see that getting, say, if you're saving up a couple level 5s, you could get 3,000-4,000 relatively free points for your Clan v Clan just by choosing when you spend. Another huge thing to do is your fragments. Now, these can be saved for Clan v Clan or for a fragment summon event. In this case, I'm actually not sure what I'm going to do yet, if I'm going to pull Uko for the Clan v Clan or for the next fragment summon champion chase type event that I need, that's going to be the tournament style, that'll give me points for this. But I can. In this case, we're winning and winning decently, so I'm not so worried about needing the points. However, in the event that I start to come close but I'm not going to reach one of the goals. If I'm a little bit under the 180,000 points here, or somehow I push and I'm just slightly under the 300,000 for milestone 10, I have 30,000 points I can get by saving those fusions. Get champion for the first time. Legendary is 20,000. Every legendary you summon is 10,000. That is massive free points. Another great place to get points for the Clan v Clan and the way that you can save is Ascensions. So unless you have a champion that you need to use right now, and in that which case, don't wait. Use your potions, get your champions ascended. But if you have somebody that you're just building up for later, let me do this one here. You can ascend them, wait during the tournament, the Clan v Clan tournament, to do your Ascensions. And the first couple levels start off pretty low. But if you send the champion all the way up to 6 stars, and you wait for your Clan v Clan to do it now, you'll notice that the points start to get pretty decent. I don't think it showed for that one. There we go, 200 points and 500 points for this champion, and the legendaries, of course, are more than that.
So I almost forgot. In addition to Ascensions, one of the huge things you can do to gain points for your CVC is using your skill tomes during this time. As with Ascensions and everything else, if you have a champion that's just going to make your clan boss pop or something right now and you need those books, book them whenever you need to. But the epics and legendary books are both worth a ton of points. So I have some extra damage I can get on this guy. Let's drop one of these and look at the point values. It is 1,000 points for an epic book. For a legendary book, it is 3,000 points. You know, I can use the one more damage upgrade on Prince Kaimar. I wouldn't normally recommend this, but I do want to show the points here. And Prince Kaimar is amazing, so I don't mind getting the extra damage. There, 3,000 extra points for choosing when you spend your books. It doesn't have to, you know, be something that you do now just for the sake of doing it. But if you have champions that you know you're going to book, but you haven't needed to book them in between the 2 weeks between these CVCs, this is a good time to do it. Get those free extra points.
Again, it's just free points. It's just choosing of when you use your resources as opposed to spending additional resources. And of course, you can just spend. You can spend money. You can go harder at this. The more competitive clans will often use the spider, even when it's not a doubled up, because it's worth 300 points, and it is fast. My spider team is between like 12 and 20 seconds, so you can crank out a lot of points from doing the spider dungeon really quickly if you want to. So for a competitive clan v clan, they tend to do things like that. If you're trying to reach minimum goals, that could be something for you to consider too if you have a good team in one of those specific dungeons, particularly spider. One of the last areas I want to show you for Clan v Clan is another area where you can hold resources, and this is the Forge. You get these resources from classic arena battles and from doing your faction wars. And so the resilience and perception sets are the ones you're going to have the most of if you're doing those consistently. That's these two currencies and these two currencies, and then this third one comes from arenas. Some of these other ones, this is harder to get currency. These are from Doom Tower, so depending on what you're able to do, you may have less of this. But the resilience and perception, you should be able to have a lot, even if you have to go down to 3 and 4. I don't really recommend summoning the 4 and 5 star because it uses the epic currency that you'd rather use for summoning the legendaries ones eventually. But let's just show you a drop of this. I'm not going to use any of the charms in this case, and we'll just see how many points doing a 10 pull actually gives us. This isn't even a good roll, and it was still several hundred points. And of course, still has a chance to give you possibly decent gear and additional silver while you're doing this. So if you're going to do some of these crafts and you don't need the piece at a specific time, do the craft during the Clan v Clan and get potentially thousands of free points depending on how much of the currency you have. And again, the chance at getting really good gear. Now you're going to potentially get that gear anyway because you're going to summon these at some point in time, or forge them, I guess. But it double dipping, you know, I always recommend doing whatever you can to double dip on these events. Get the extra points here. Now, of course, if you want to blow your rank charms, you're going to find you get a lot of additional points, which I'll show you a pull of that too, just to get a concept of how many points you're going to end up with because you're going to get so many more legendaries and epics. You'll see this one is still a lower pull, over 600 points each. I can generate 20, 30,000 points and make, 5 million silver relatively easily by doing this strategy. And finally, and I really recommend this less, this is very situational, shard pulls. Because of course, getting these champions can be a ton of points. So I don't say that you should wait for Clan v Clan in order to go after this, but it's worth considering that if you decide you want to go for Theodora the Savant, during the Clan v Clan gives you a double up opportunity of, even if you don't pull the champion you're wanting to, you at least get points for summoning champions. So always consider what you can do with your resources to get twice the benefit. What's the guaranteed reward you can get? In this case, the guaranteed reward is these clan rewards from the Clan v Clan. Helping your clan get to your milestone is the guaranteed reward you can get. The personal reward isn't totally guaranteed because your clan can lose, but if you're confident your clan's going to win, getting these points becomes a secondary guaranteed reward. So even if you're summoning shards, if part of the reward is guaranteed, there still becomes some value. But again, pull shards. Shards are hard to get. Pull shards when it makes the most sense for you to pull based on the rewards for those shards, generally speaking. Otherwise, save what you can for the Clan v Clan. Same thing goes with tournaments. I'll have some other videos for other types of things of how to get tournaments, fusion, things like that in the future. But for this particular one, main takeaways: Ascensions, big one. Great Hall, big one. Fragment summons, if you have some and don't need them for a champion chase tournament, is massive. And then forge points. This is the best time to forge your stuff, get your gear, get your silver, and points for your clan. So what do you think? Anything that I left out? If I left something out, let us know in the comments. Not just for the engagements for me, but also anybody else reading this can see in the comment what else is important to go after. If you like this video, if you really like, subscribe for more of this type of content in the future. And if you dislike this video, smash that dislike button, as it's still engagement for the channel. Of course, this has been an alternate image raid video, and as always, have a great day.